So with Roaring Kitty selling all of his shares, I decided to do the same. What's going on, team? It's Ricky with Technical Solutions, and I'm sure a lot of you guys saw my video yesterday where we talked about Roaring Kitty closing out all of his call options. He had about 120,000 call options, which is about 60 to 70 million dollars worth of GameStop options that were set to expire on June 21st with a strike price of $20, meaning that if the price falls below $20 after June 21st, the shares become no longer valuable. Now, today the market's pretty much traded sideways, not just for overall markets, but also for GameStop. But even with the markets trading sideways, and again, I've said this so many times, especially with these glorified pump and dumps, there's still a lot of money to be made if you know how to actively buy the lows and sell the highs and short the highs and cover at the lows. So you can see that GameStop itself had a loss of 1.44% on the day, yet I made a little bit over $7,800. Because if you look after it gapped up, again, the sell-off potential from the overall highs down to its lows was about 9.5%. And then again, one of my favorite things to trade are reversals. We all have different trading styles. Again, I encourage you as a beginner to test out what trading styles work best for you. I just personally love reversals. They're very simple, they're very straightforward. And if you wait for confirmation, I would say they're as simple as they get. We call this the 3 stages of a reversal. Where it sells off, it begins to consolidate, it begins to show signs of support, establish that sign of a potential reversal, and then once we break above EMA and begin to actually indicate signs of an uptrend, then again, at that point, we're actually showing proper price action, showing signs of progress, working our way back up to the previous highs that we were establishing during that pre-market and after-market trading session. So it looks like GameStop had a very common resistance of right around $30 per share, but a very common support range of right around $27.50. And again, I took full advantage of this by being able to short the highs, cover at the lows, buy into the lows, go long into this, cover at the highs, and then again, once it begins to show signs of a resistance, I open up a short position, making money as this thing sells off, and then I closed it out into the aftermarket trading session, making $7,800. Now, it wasn't as significant as my day yesterday where I made over $30,000 day trading GameStop, but if you look at GameStop's trading activity yesterday, it was much more bullish, where direction was much more favorable. Definitely yesterday was where the big money was made. But for someone like myself that likes trading reversals, again, today also wasn't a very bad day. And I want to remind you, today I traveled. I traveled from Arizona to California today. We're up here for a wedding, and I was still able to take those series of trades by simply focusing on the 3 stages of a reversal when it came down to trading GameStop. So all my entries and all of my exits were shared with my LPP team. And again, I've talked about them before. If you just want to see what it's like to watch me trade live, I would encourage you. I linked it down below. It's a private live stream that I hosted last week, and it's with GameStop. I actively traded GameStop in front of my LPP team. I made over $25,000 just within that live session, and we call it party mode, where again, we turn on all the lights when you exceed over $25,000 within a live trading session on a Friday. So it's very specific criteria that needs to be met. I haven't had one in quite some time. So you can see kind of the excitement being expressed through that video. But again, if you actually want to see what it's like to watch me trade live, even before you join my LPP team, it's going to be the first link down below. Check it out. See what it is that you like about my trading style. See what it is that you don't. But again, a lot of people say that no, GameStop is not a stock that you should be day trading. For me, it's the same as just any other stock. I treat it with extreme caution because it's extremely volatile. And again, I wanted to share this with you guys, especially over the weekend, as you're really trying to dive deeper into learning more about the market so you can watch what it's like to see someone buy and sell that stock successfully. So if you want to check it out, it's going to be linked down below. And I would encourage you that after you watch that, if you have any questions, even before joining my LPP team, shoot me a direct message via Discord or via Instagram, or just comment down below on this video. I would love to answer any questions before you join my team. I appreciate your time. I hope that we're into thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. I wish you guys an amazing weekend. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.